Paul Pierce, and I forgot the young lady who co-hosts with him. But they got a podcast, and they had Kevin Gates. There was a lot of interesting takes that he had on there. Just Kevin Gates being Kevin Gates, uh, spiritual being, you know, self-professed. But I ain't mad, because half of us don't use, most of our brain anyway. So for him to tap into other parts, and understand the superhuman part, I like that about him. But he had brought up a topic about uh shit, this dope line, so we gonna keep it a band about niggas. So just go tune in and let y'all hear it and check it out and let me know what y'all think about it.
In the kitchen. Yeah, Gates, he really think. Come on, man. That's all we do. When you look at my comments, the people saying negative shit be niggas. The Black Lives Matter movement, they got mad at me. They said, I told them, hey, listen, I wasn't made for everybody to like.
That's
I
real.
told them, you know what's worse than a nigga? They was like, what? Another one?
Ooh, damn.
We kill each other all day. The song, I'll fuck your bitch, I'll kill you, bust your head, and then we talk about each other behind each other back, and then soon as a white person kill one of us, y'all should have left him, y'all should have let him live. Why? So we could kill him. That's all.
Damn. That's
Be jumping up and down, hollering, talking about that Black Lives Matter. Who do they matter to? Even the songs you listen to, you ready to hear about a nigga talking about he gonna split a nigga shit? Cause I like that type of shit too now. I like to hear a nigga get their top popped in a song. I do. I'm being honest. But I don't really too much like, if I be wrong, niggas, my antennas go up.
You be feeling away.
No, it's just cause of where I've been at. It's because I grew up in them environments.
Yeah, for sure. No, that makes sense. I get it. Yeah. Well, I will say this.
Where it happened at the club? You at the club, a bunch of niggas.
Where I grew
This
up.
what go down.
Do you keep seeing those ads where people make really stupid decisions and fail on purpose? This whole reverse psychology gimmick is so out of date and it's just insulting at this point. So it's time for King Shot, a game that doesn't treat you like a complete idiot. It's exactly how you're seeing.
Yeah, so that was sorry about the technical difficulties on the video. But y'all get the point. Kevin Gates really wasn't speaking too highly on the black experience, man. It sounded like he had black fatigue. And can you blame him? When you look at it, you think about it, like you can't really blame him. I suffer from black fatigue. I think everybody suffer from black fatigue. And at some point, other races go suffer from it too. And they go retaliate because you just can't sit back and play victim and take shots at people and think that people not gonna take shots back. Like Kevin Gates said, we get mad when a white person do something to a black person. Only because we want to be the ones that do it to them. I tell everybody, man, we personally put the Klan out of business. For a fact, I know that. We put the Klan out of business. Congratulations, black folks. Congratulations. You actually put the Klan out of business. If you ever tried to boycott or try to shut something down, establishments down, it didn't work, congratulations on this one. The Klan is out of business. They can put the hoods up, they can put all that shit up. Cause we got the Pooh Shiesty mask. We replaced the Klan hood, the Klan mask with the Pooh Shiesty mask. And we won't admit to it. But shout out to Kevin Gates, man, for dropping the truth. He's the type of dude that we appreciate and we have on Dope Lines podcast, because this real rap right here, and we're not here to sugarcoat nothing. We can sit up here and try to blame white establishment, the Jews, and all that. Even if they the core problem, we still can't blame them anymore. It's time to do something. Be proactive. So sitting back, talking about how they destroyed us, how they got their foot on our neck, and we can't even be civilized. It get to a point where we think it's money class, economical status that's keeping us from having class, home training, pride. You know, when you go out, you got to represent your last name. It seemed like that type of thought process is gone. Nobody cares about their last name. Nobody cares about self-dignity, representing their kids. Anytime you see mothers like Toni Braxton showing up half naked, you got other pictures on the web, mothers showing up half naked with the auntie bodies, half naked to events, and thinking it's cute. That's a problem. That's a problem. You can't be showing no class. You got to represent some type of class. And it starts with the mothers. Because let's face it, fathers, we got some class, but you know, we learned that from being around women. So if it don't start at home, then you don't have home training. You're not ready for the world. And it's not fair for other people, black, white, Chinese, whatever, to have to deal with a generation or even a race of people who don't have home training. We say what we want. That shit not cute. The trends that we set, not cute. Being homies with your kids, it's not cute. All of this stuff is repercussions, man, and they come back to haunt us, man, because laugh now, cry later. We thought it was cool. We thought it was cute to see the shorties running around with the mask on and, you know, acting like that and, you know, looking at the rap videos, you know, pretending to be them. We let the culture get out of hand to the point where, man, I don't think it can't come back. I'm just gonna keep it real. I was watching the Apollo the other day, and man, I just got emotional. The fact that I had got that 90s nostalgia feeling, and it hit me just looking at how happy we was when we was poor. I'm looking at Steve Harvey, a humble Steve Harvey, in the Apollo, black environment. I'm looking at the acts that came out, the quality of music, Men at Large, SWV, Changing Faces, Mary J. Blige. It was just a plethora of great talent. And then I'm looking at the kids. The Apollo had the kids. We actually watched kids perform 12 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. We in the house watching the Future, rooting them on while they beatboxing, dancing, doing whatever they think is talented. And then you just had the crowd. Yeah, it was Harlem. If you whack, they gonna boo you. But we wasn't sensitive then. If you got booed, we didn't hate the whole black race. We just didn't like that person that was on stage. It wasn't a knock on, oh, you don't like black people. You're not riding with your people. How could you not like? Now you can't, if you say you don't like Sinners, the movie, oh, you hate it against black excellence. Ryan Coogler is the great director. He used the camera that had a such and such, such and such. Yeah, okay. Not a knock against the brothers if you don't like something. Not a knock against the sisters if you don't like something. But the Apollo just showed that we were so happy poor, but when we got rich, that's when shit got fucked up, the signals got switched. Shout out to Hov, man. Dope line on that one all day. But yeah, that's just the honest to God truth, man. Looking at it, we had to just face it. We demonic. If you look at the videos and see people going crazy at a fast food restaurant, I'm talking about look into their eyes when you look at the video. Look how the people around them are cheering them on, are not even trying to stop them, and they all under a spell. And I had to think about it. Look where it happens at. The fast food restaurants. So you looking at it like, is it the food? Is this a scene from They Clone Tyrone? Because you got to remember in They Clone Tyrone, it was in the chicken, it was in the beer, it was in the grape juice, it was in the tampons, it was in the music. Man, it was everywhere. So we had to really look at it, and that was a great movie that was overlooked because I think it was too deep. I think black people scared to revisit They Clone Tyrone, to be honest, because it was just too real. Once you realize everything starts with the diet, your habits. Every day he had the wrong habits, the wrong stuff he's putting in his body, the gambling, from the liquor to the food, from the things that he watched on TV, the things that he watched, everything that was around him, his music, was toxic. And they call it culture. It can't be culture if it's toxic. It doesn't make sense. You got your kids growing up in a so-called culture, which we didn't have in the 90s. Like I said, it was still violent, and but it was still culture. Looking at the Apollo, it was culture. I don't care, 12 o'clock midnight, we all in the house watching Apollo on a Saturday night. Thursday night, 7 o'clock Central, the whole hood in the house watching The Cosby Show. Different world. In living color when it came on. The whole hood. Streets empty. You gotta watch it. It was culture. So when you look at it like now, like what happened to the culture? Because what we got now is toxic. It's a cult. And we think it's cute. We allow it to happen. We got food. A lot of kids that was raised without strong black fathers, the mothers was friends with them and dressed them like they was grown. Had these shorties out here looking at the stuff, the wrong stuff too fast, and they thought it was cute because they was acting like their father, who probably wasn't the best choice of man. And then these dudes, they going out, when like Kevin Gates said in an interview too, if you stick your dick in something with bad energy, you're gonna have bad energy. If you stick your dick in something that's broke, you're gonna be broke. That's just the truth. You can't be exchanging energies with somebody you can't master in energy. It just don't work. It kind of messes up everything. Might be good sex, but it ain't gonna work. You, like Kevin Gates said, you hit a broke broad, you gonna be a broke nigga. But yeah, I just wanted to tune in right quick, let everybody know, man. I just think that was an interesting take by Kevin Gates. I appreciate his honesty, and everything. and it was just a real take on the whole Black Lives Matter that situation, because that's something else too. That whole Black Lives Matter is a fraud, a scam, and it should have been put on blast. But shout out to Kevin Gates for putting them on blast, man, and letting everybody know the truth. And matter of fact, y'all make sure y'all tune in. Dope Lines Podcast, Dope Lines Network. Hit us up. We available. We online. We all over the place. So check us out. Follow, like, subscribe, and share. And before I leave, I just want to hit y'all with this video again, so I can let y'all hear Kevin Gates say what he said, so y'all can check it out and see for yourself, just in case y'all missed it when we first started the video. But check it out. Here you go.
The Black Lives Matter movement, they got mad at me. They said, I told them, hey, listen, I wasn't made for everybody to like.
That's real.
I told them, you know what's worse than a nigga? They was like, what, another one?
Ooh, damn.
We kill each other all day. The song, I'll fuck your bitch, I'll kill you, bust your head, you know, and then we talk about each other behind each other back, and then soon as a white person kill one of us, y'all should have left him. Y'all should have let him live. Why? So we could kill him. That's all.
Damn. That's deep.
Be jumping up and down, hollering, talking about that Black Lives Matter. Who do they matter to? Even the songs you listen to, you ready to hear about a nigga talking about he gonna split a nigga shit? Cause I like that type of shit too now. I like to hear a nigga get their top popped in a song. I do. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I don't really too much like, if I be wrong, niggas, my antennas go up.
You be feeling away.
No, it's just because of where I've been at. It's because I grew up in them environments.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
No, that makes sense. I
For
get
sure.
it.
Yo, like I was saying, that was deep. Shout out to that boy Kevin Gates, man. Like I said, he just dropped some real knowledge on that, man. A lot of people might not like it. And matter of fact, a lot of different podcasts and social media sites not even go post this video. They go skip right past that, try to find something ignorant, point it out, and play that, and say, yeah, this what Kevin Gates on. Not tell the truth and hear some real stuff. That's why you got Dope Lines. Cause we gonna let the real rap go. You gonna hear nothing but the truth over here. We not gonna sugarcoat shit. We gonna tell the truth. Last week we talked about the Jews. This week we talking about the niggas. Everything that affects us and keeps us from being great, we at it. We don't care. We don't. It ain't about color. It ain't about money. It ain't about nothing. Gender. Nothing. Women can get it. Men can get it. White, black, Chinese, Jew. Everybody getting it. Equal opportunity. All got to take accountability. But one thing about it, Kevin Gates told the truth. And one thing he said, only thing worse than a nigga is another one. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. Dope Line Podcast, real rap. Oh yeah, I need everybody to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. I got my boy Wood Harris said he want to come on the show, but he not coming on Dope Lines Podcast until I get at least 5,000 followers. 5,000 new followers. So I need everybody to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. We trying to see Wood Harris live on Dope Lines Podcast. I need y'all to like, subscribe, hit the bell button right now. Dope Lines Podcast right now. Like, subscribe, share. Wood Harris live on the show. Y'all know it's real. Y'all know it's going down. So just look. Ain't no other podcast out here like this. So even if you a hater, you still want to see Wood Harris. You might not even like me, you still want to see Wood Harris. So do it for Wood. Fuck me. Do it for Wood. Do it for Wood. Do it for hip hop. Do it for Chicago too, man. Shout out to everybody at the shop. But yeah, Dope Lines Podcast. Like, subscribe, share. Dope Lines Apparel should be running today. Hopefully, I can get my Dominion name back and I can get it rolling. But Dope Lines Apparel, Dope Lines Podcast, Real Rap,